Yeah, hi. Alrighty, folks, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your late, out of date Smackdown review. Grab me Coca-Cola, drinking my Nestle Spot, these bitches go, oh shit, oh shit. I'm on some supplements right now, so I can't really drink it at the moment. Why didn't this review yesterday, even though, like, clearly a lot of people were home yesterday. If you're in New York is getting flooded. Fucking crazy out there. It's raining cats and dogs, and it's fucking flood as hell. And look at me now being like a typical stupid YouTuber talking about the weather. I hate that. I don't know, but there's a reason for it though. Like, wasn't not in the mood, and number two, I got the flu shot, and I'm not really feeling as well as I usually would. Thankfully, I'm not like sick or very sick. I'm not sick, but I'm trying to prevent me from getting sick, which is why I took some like medication or whatever, and I'm like was really tired, so that's also why I didn't do the SmackDown review yesterday, and now I'm doing it now because let me just do it, and hopefully I won't get sick, hopefully I won't just be woozy, or hopefully I'll be 100%, just make sure that I don't get sick ever. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so that's basically the plan. So plan is like this week is to not get sick. I mean, that's always a plan anyways. But that's kind of why I basically had to take tons of medication and whatever, just make sure to prevent any sickness from coming or whatever. So there you go. It's going to affect definitely how I'm going to progress this weekend. This weekend is going to be an odd weekend. Especially it doesn't help when it's a pay-per-view Sunday with AEW. Tonight, it's not just Collision with AEW Collision. There's also an NXT show. I'm not going to probably watch them live or whatever. The AEW show, I'll definitely try to watch it live because there's no way I could watch it, like rewind it unless if I fucking save the show some way. But, like, there's no streaming site that I can find. Like, so I'm going to have to watch it, especially since Edge might debut, which, in my opinion, I'm not really a fan of the idea. Cause I know all the, they're like, oh, you're probably going to be fan. No, it's just because Edge... You really want this guy to get hurt? Like, come on. And not just that. Second, Edge is like a bigger star than AEW people. The idea of him losing in AEW would be fucking retarded. I don't want to see Edge lose in the company. And plus, it won't be the same presentation as he was in WWE. He's not going to have Metalingus. He's not going to be known as Radar Superstar. Everything that made Edge cool is not going to be at AEW. Just saying. Unless he's very versatile, we'll see. But... Again, if he's going to be in AEW, he should be a fucking star that fucking destroys everybody. He should not fucking be losing to people. That's my thoughts. Anyways, the show started with the Bloodline, aka Jimmy, Solo, and Heyman. It just really is Heyman just basically talking like, last week Josh should have thought he was going to have a tag team partner, but, then we destroyed Styles and whatever. I don't even remember what he said. I gotta find the notes. I don't know. What did I thought of SmackDown in general? I mean, I also, like, another thing that didn't help that this show was kind of pretty, like, boring for the most part. Very boring show. No doubt about it. So I did not really like the show much. Okay, let me try to get the notes again, a better note, because there's no good context with this stupid fucking thing, whatever. Okay, oh yeah, the big thing about this show was Edge was removed from the SmackDown intro, so yeah. So there you go, sadly no Edge. Jimmy and Jay, Solo, and Heyman coming so that's like kind of sparking like, oh, maybe he's not going to be there. But to be fair, they didn't show Roman on the intro too, so it wasn't just Edge. Roman was not in the intro. A few wrestlers. It was like a shortened version of the intro, so it's not completely short, but like it does spark some idea that maybe he is leaving. I don't know. Okay, Jimmy says that John Cena isn't here tonight because he's scared after what Solo and I did him last week. Basically, that's what they said. Oh yeah, but like Jimmy was like, "Yo, give me the microphone," and then Paul Heyman didn't. Basically, acting like he's trying to be like Roman and he didn't get the microphone or whatever. Basically said, take out Styles or whatever, and, now they took out Cena and Cena's scared, and they say, John Cena's not here tonight, not here yet tonight, but he's on his way. In a way, that actually brought some intriguement. God forbid. This is actually something I will give credit for WWE doing in, like, a long time. we haven't seen something like this where is Cena gonna appear or whatever, even though it's clearly he will be. But that does make people intrigued. It goes back to like an old school thing where, oh, is Austin gonna show up? Is The Rock gonna show up? Is Triple H gonna show up? Stuff like that. That's kind of old school type of shit where I do miss in wrestling. Where like, is Cena gonna, they're saying, oh, there's some traveling issues or whatever. Sure, you don't know damn well, but to be fair, I was in like, will he actually kind of show? Because again, maybe it was an excuse because due to the weather was going on in the East Coast, so you never know. Maybe he might actually be on the show because I don't know where this show was, but there are traveling issues currently in the world. So there you go, and it does help a little bit in treatment. Like wow, the big John Cena, is he gonna show up type of deal? So it makes some sense. It actually is not bad. It also got a little throwback to old school wrestling shit, so it gives you that treatment that, will he be here? So I did like that about, what they were doing to like that show, so yeah. Even though it's pretty corny, like why won't be there, but it's like, hey, at least you're a bit intrigued. Carl Anderson interrupts and he attacks Jimmy and Solo. He says, you made it personal by attacking Styles, and I won't want you guys tonight. Like, whatever. Like, right now, and it's like, it just needs a match cliche. Jimmy defeated Carl Anderson in, like, a nothing match. Like, who the fuck's gonna care about Carl Anderson? But then after that, Michin comes out and slaps Jimmy. You see, if only Naomi didn't leave WWE, this would have been a perfect scenario where, like, Naomi was to join the Bloodline and basically handle Michin. That would actually help. Stuff like that. Or heck, maybe can we not be PC for once? Why not fucking Jimmy fucking smack that bitch out sideways? Like, God forbid, men can't fucking fight back in wrestling anymore. Whatever happened to the days of Austin stunning fucking Stephanie. Fucking, heck, some bitch, like, fucking, just giving a bitch what he deserved. The Undertaker tombstoning Vicky. We don't get that shit anymore, because it's gotta be fucking PC shit. You rarely get fucking, they want to fucking talk about intergender wrestling shit. You can't get that shit done. What's the point? We then get the Grayson Waller effect with Grayson Waller's guest, Bobby Lashley. Bobby says, I made a mistake with the Prophet, so it's going to be back to the drawing line, or drawing board. Grayson says, if Bobby's Lashley looking for a new top partner, it'll be him and Austin Theory that they're available. The Street Profits interrupts and say they want another chance, and then Bobby tells them to prove themselves something that they want something from him. Basically, they had to prove themselves, blah blah blah, type of deal. That's basically what happened. So I don't know. It is what it is. Austin Gate Theory defeats Cameron Grimes. Cameron Grimes hasn't been on TV, and he's facing whatever. It's announced on Raw that main event Jey Uso will face Senior Money Bank Damian Priest. Yeah, that's really an interesting matchup. Whatever, it is what it is. They showed Dragon Lee on SmackDown. Oh yeah, so Dragon Lee was on SmackDown. So they're basically trying to definitely make him showcase as like a top. In a way, I don't mind this because they're trying to, help establish this guy a little bit. So I don't mind it at all. I actually don't. So I don't mind it. So there you go. Dragon Lee's on SmackDown. He was on ringside. Austin Theory defeats Cameron Grimes. Then Austin Theory confronts Cameron. What's his stupid name? Fucking Dragon Lee. But then he pushes Dragon Lee, but then they fight a little bit, and then they're separated. So it kind of brings that treatment. And it says that next week Austin Theory versus Dragon Lee. Both Rey Mysterio and Santos Escobar did backstage promo says they made the best man win, and then they're let's do it for let's beat the living shit out of each other for the best of us. Yeah. Rey Mysterio does mention that I even grew up watching his father, because apparently Santos' father was known as El Fantasma, who was a wrestler. So they're out of respect, let's just fucking prove ourselves. Oh yeah, backstage they're also showing Jimmy Uso attacking people backstage, attacking securities and shit like that, or attacking the wrestlers. Kind of like what they were kind of basically doing when they were ripping off the NWO with the Bloodline. Why not do more of that? I mean, I didn't mind that, it's okay. Cool. is kind of like dorky, try hard, heelish character type of shit. Honestly. Oh man, it is what it is. Like I feel bad. Like really, like Jimmy, like. But the thing is, that's also because, like, really, you can't just fucking have this guy turn on the Bloodline and all of a sudden comes back. It just makes no fucking sense. It really does not. There's no logic with this. They showed a video package of Jade Cargill. Yeah, they actually showed a video about Jade Cargill, or even trying to make her hype up as, like, says, oh, get it? She's gonna be a game changer. Like, really? Like, what are you doing? Like, I don't hate Jade Cargill. Like, I don't. I have no problem with because again with Jade Cargill, again, it's not, people are acting like, you know, she's just a big get from AEW or whatever. You know, it's the whole tribalism bullshit. Again, at the end of the day, no one cared about Jade Cargill in AEW. Why should we care now? You know, that's the argument I will say. But again, with Jade Cargill, I can see why people are intrigued, because again, she does have the look, so it's not a problem that why not have her be in WWE. So that's not really a big issue. Some people say she should stay in NXT or blah blah blah. I mean, at least she has a name. At least people know her already. So it's like, what's even the fucking point? And who cares that, oh, she's not a great wrestler? Like, I mean, whatever. I mean, who cares about women's wrestling in the end of the day? I mean, whatever. I don't care. That's my thoughts. I won't really care much. Anyways, like, I wouldn't really care if she's on TV anyways, in my honest opinion. But hey, compared to everybody, she at least has the look and, you know, to make people intrigued of. So it's like, who cares type of deal. Like, I don't understand why the people are complaining. I don't give a fuck. Rey Mysterio defeated Santos Escobar in a roll-up to retain the United States Championship. I sadly did not pay attention much to this match because I was also busy with doing other things. But what I saw, and even by rewatching this match, the match was actually not bad. It was actually a good match. Definitely, you know, some Lucha Libre type of shit. I can't really complain. You know, it wasn't a bad match. It was intriguing. So, you kind of thought maybe they were going to probably do something where Santos like turn on Rey and then that's where Drag Lee comes to play. That's what they were probably going to do. I am happy they did not turn on each other yet, or I don't really want to, because like, what will Santos Escobar do? Sure, that out of the other guys, he is like the most like to be known for. And, like, does it, like, is he being overshadowed by Mysterio? I don't really think so yet. I mean, sure, again, Rey Mysterio is a bigger star. He's helping, like, obviously, they gotta showcase Santos more and all these other guys. But, it is what, I guess it helps them keep a little relevant. Just them being the end of LWO is good, so. After the match, though, the Street Profits attacks Santos and Mysterio. Then they attack the LWO. Apparently, Dragon Lee was trying to get in the ring to save Rey and LWO, but then he was being held by security. Like, he's a fucking active member of the WWE roster. How does that make any whatever? But yeah, there you go. The Street Profits are officially really like the heels now. Apparently, like, and this is why I didn't pick up the reason why the Street Profits, like, this problem with the Street Profits, like, why they were like dissensioning from Bobby was because they were hesitant of Rey. Not that I gave a fuck last week about the match anyway, so I guess sure that's a little bit just I didn't care about the match. But there you go. The Street Profits are full heels. They decided, you know what, they're gonna turn to being serious with Bobby Lashley. Fine, it is what it is. You see, John Cena, the greatest of all time! I can't believe it. Why are you calling him the greatest of all time? Like, shut up! That's like fucking saying, the Stone Cold is the greatest of all time! Hulk Hogan, the greatest of all time! You don't fucking call wrestlers the greatest of all time unless they're fucking, I don't know. I would say fucking Stone Cold is the greatest of all time compared to Cena. No doubt about it. I just hate, like, this is the problem in modern, this is the problem with fucking... This whole, when they started the PG era, they highlight Cena as the best. And they always want to make every wrestler the token of Cena. Like, why? You understand? Like, with Cena, there's only going to be one fucking Cena, like or not, because that's what he became. Trying to do it, what y'all did with Cena, Roman Reigns, did not absolutely work. There was a reason why it didn't fucking work. Stop it. And there was a reason why people fucking hated Cena. You really want to fucking now shove down people's throats the idea that he's the greatest of all time? Get the fuck out of here, please. By the way, nice Mustang. Fucking, I do like, what I like about Cena, he's a big car guy, so that's pretty cool. And he's a rapper. Signed a contract, guys. Wow. Rey and Santos are angry and you know, they want to face the Street Profits at Fastlane. They want to finish the job. We see some video package of Elton Prince or whatever. He's doing like some inspirational comeback story. It's kind of like, oh, okay, he's like Rocky type of shit. It's like obviously goofy or whatever, which is, it's not terrible. I don't know. I don't really care though. Ric Flair just says, you're once part of Four Horsemen to Jay Leno. Why are you sons with these people? What happened to you, Bailey? You were one of the 4 horse-faced women where we all were trannies. We were all the tranny 4. You became a stepping stone where I became the measuring stick. Yeah, people really care about the 4 horse-faced cunts. Yeah, we really want to see these 4 horse faces take over the world. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all kill, no one cares. Ric Flair Jr. defeats Jay Leno. Damage control surround the ring, but then Asuka comes out to make the save, and whatever. I don't give a fuck. The Judgment Day gonna be on SmackDown next week, and the main event, John Cena comes out. He says, I'm here to fight. I'm not just here to just have fun. I'm here to wrestle and just prove my whatever. He basically says, I'm here to fight, and my problem is with the Bloodline. And if you want some, come get some type of shit. That's what he said. Then the Bloodline does come out. They overwhelm Cena eventually. Obviously people knew LA Knight was gonna come out. That's why, and in a way, I don't mind it. Like LA Knight, like they waited 1 week. The reason why LA Knight did not show up last week, which in a way, it's just like you can't just have every heel, like you can't just have baby faces always end the show on a happy note. You gotta have sometimes heel shit end the show, right? We knew LA Knight was gonna show up because that was like the rumor. They're trying to help and I don't hate LA Knight. Again, I love LA Knight. I'm liking the guy. I think the guy's gonna do something. He's gonna be something. And clearly WWE realized that they are doing well with LA Knight and that this guy's the guy that you need to focus on. The thing is, it really doesn't make much sense aside from Cena and LA Knight having a little respect for each other. That like, why is LA Knight getting? Because this is like, I don't really want to see Roman versus LA Knight yet. Especially when LA Knight is trying to grow. In my opinion, I think LA Knight is the guy to dethrone Gunter. If you want to talk about who should dethrone Gunter as the champion, LA Knight. He's super hot right now, right? Well, not that way, right? He's getting big as a star. You should fucking push him definitely to be the guy to dethrone Gunter. Why not? Give him that little rock effect, Survivor Series, build up a match like that. That's what he should be focusing on. I don't know about the U.S. title. I mean, U.S. title he could, but like I think the Intercontinental Championship is the title that he should go after, and he's the guy to join Gunter, and that can help him be more of an upper mid-carded level. That way, he'll eventually become like more fitting for the main event in the future. I do see LA Knight hopefully being one of the big main eventers for a WrestleMania or WWE champion hopefully in a few years. I do hope so. It just, in my opinion, what would make even more sense, and I think this is what people would agree with, Randy Orton returning. Again, the greatest power in history, Michael! Fucking Cena Orton, they're like teaming up together. Orton has a problem with the Bloodline. They fucking took him out. And plus, the bonus, this would lead to maybe even the Crown Jewel pay-per-view, Orton versus fucking Reigns. We were apparently supposed to get that at SummerSlam, which 2022, which I'm glad it didn't happen yet. In a way, this would help him more. Like, with now Orton coming back, he could feud with Reigns, he could feud with the Bloodline a little bit, and that would be like, yeah, why not? Why not have Orton have him be the guy? And again, it's Cena and Orton have history together. They're like frenemies, they're enemies, but they're friends at times. There you go. Wouldn't that be fucking kind of cool? I mean, it'll be cool for the PG era fans, but like, again, in terms of like, I don't hate Orton, I don't really hate Cena. Well, I did like Cena when I was a kid. Again, I was a kid. I was your typical kid, but then I became the edgy Cena hater. But there was reason to hate Cena, obviously. But, like, it's kind of like, why not? It makes sense for their supposed, like, the 2 top stars of the past fucking decade. They team up together to take out the... It makes sense. It honestly makes more sense. And then it could lead to Roman versus Orton. Him coming back... Them having a match at a pay-per-view. It's also kind of like bulletproof type of thing where it doesn't demoralize whoever loses. Like, it's okay. That's also honestly a better match to do on a Crown Jewel. Like, The crown jewel. The Saudis want big money matches. You give them that match, that's good. And I do like that they're trying to treat these pay-per-views as like importance. Because again, that's what they have to do. If they're gonna do international pay-per-views, like an Elimination Chamber, they gotta continue, like do continuity type of shit. So I'm happy that it's not just like a house pay-per-view type of thing. So there you go. But LA Knight comes out, he saves Cena. Cena's like, he's so shocked! Like, he fucking overacted, which is kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie, Cena's funny with his facial expressions. Like, he was like, so shocked when LA Knight's like, signed a contract. Oh! And then he's so happy. It's kind of funny, but... It's overacting, but it's funny, a little bit. You can meme it a little bit. But yeah, there you go. LA Knight saves Cena. And he's gonna team up with he's gonna team up with Cena and take out the Bloodline. So there you go. It's okay. It's not bad. Of course, it was predictable, though. That's the thing. It's not a problem. I have no problem with it. This is fine for a SmackDown main event. Again, a tag team match like this is like... It's a SmackDown thing. It's not like a pay-per-view worthy type. Even with Styles and Cena team up together, that's a SmackDown main event. That's what it should be. Why we gotta do a tag... Unless... The only way a tag match like this would work is like a returning wrestler, which is why, like, Orton returning, if you saved up Orton return, or if Orton returned tonight, that would honestly would have made more sense and better. I would like to see that, honestly, more. But, hey, LA Knight, again, obviously, what would you have done with LA Knight then for Fastlane? That's why you gotta have him do other shit. You gotta find something else to do. You gotta think of ideas. Heck, he could have helped fucking try to stop like the Street Profits. You could have done that a little bit. I don't know, something. This is why honestly LA Knight should have he should be feuding with Gunter. He should be building that feud and have Gunter maybe like be the guy to dethrone fucking have LA Knight be the one dethroning Gunter. That's what I would do. Hopefully that will happen. Apparently, one of the 3 ideas they might do for Crown Jewel, instead of Orton, because that might not absolutely happen, it's going to be either Styles, Cena, or LA Knight for Crown Jewel against Roman. Definitely, in my opinion, LA Knight is not the guy to fit. That'll be too early, and not just that. Him losing already would kind of like ruin his momentum a little bit. Sure, if he has a competitive match or whatever, but like it would still kind of ruin his momentum. Have it be the Intercontinental Champ first, and then we can talk. All right. That's what I would do. But hey, LA Knight, at least he's definitely way better than he was a year ago, huh? Remember the Maximum Male Models? People are calling me. What the hell? Hold on, let me see. I'm back. I'll just ignore that. Anyways, so that's SmackDown for you. I don't know what else to really say. I guess that is what it is. I'm just gonna go back to trying to recover. I'll see y'all. I lost my train of thought. But that was a SmackDown for you. SmackDown happened and was mostly a boring show. I will say, at least they had an opening and an ending, That's something I appreciate, You had something to open and main event the show, something continuing. You had the Bloodline stuff, and you had Cena coming. And again, you had Cena, oh, is he coming? Whatever. It's like, go back to old school type of shit. And, other than that, and you had the Mysterio match, Mysterio and Santos. It was not a bad match. It was good, Some people are saying this was very good, or they cooked. I hate these stupid modern terms. But it was not a bad match. Definitely not a bad match. Overall, that was SmackDown for you. I'm just keep it real. Get your games cool. As my next 5 minutes bitches go, oh shit, that's all I'm going to say. Until next time. Peace. Yeah, bye.